is being nucleated at Pandharpur, and I do hope that this experiment will go. I'm not going to go in any detail. So I've come to the last slide, and that is about, see, we are a large country, so we cannot be organizing ourselves like the trading small countries, Singapore and like that, because they are a small country. The way they will organize their economy is quite different. Unfortunately, in my view, the society and the economy, that in the Indian context, by and large, that mindset is that of a trader. I'll buy something from you and give it to somebody. Somebody will get something. Now, this may be real trade. This may be in trade in the context of services, or this could be also trade in terms of even in a variety of things. But that mindset is predominantly that of a trader. With that mindset, you make money, you make economy grow, but you don't allow technology to grow. The knowledge domain is somehow sitting separate. It's neither interacting with society nor interacting with economy. So there are these high priests sitting somewhere doing their own things, engaging with the rest of the world, but not engaging with the society. I think the need is to bring them down, to engage with society and economy. And if you do that, as I had covered previously in my lecture, I think this mentality of trade will slowly get transformed to mentality of technology, both in the context of society as well as in the context of economy. Over and above that, once there is this deeper engagement of knowledge domain, quite apart from technology, which will bring in all the economic benefits, I think, in this trade mentalities, we are seeing the values degenerate, because knowledge people are sitting somewhere. You tell somebody this is good, this is bad, that is bad, okay, keep it. It's good for giving a lecture the way I am giving. But it doesn't penetrate, it doesn't get assimilated. On the other hand, if these things are deeply engaged with each other, then the values get percolated. You will have a better society. And when values percolate and the knowledge is closer to everybody in the society, I think the wisdom percolates in the society and you have an enlightened society. So the degeneration that we are seeing in our society is also, to my mind, a manifestation of the fact that knowledge people have decided to keep themselves away, which is not right. And if you have the three domains deeply engaged with each other, I think that's what will contribute to whatever we want to achieve in terms of taking India forward. And I'm sure I see signs of that happening slowly. We should all work together to hasten that process, and then I think we can see India of our dreams in years to come. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for the cogent message, sir. May I request Dr. Paknekar to present a memento to our chief speaker, Dr. Agharkar, please. So we now move ahead to the next session for the day, that is presentations of awards and medals. We have 3 awards that are constituted: Dr. R.B.Agbote Award, Professor V.P. Gokhale Award, and Dr. P.P. Karnekar Award. May I request Shri Kirloskar, Secretary MAS, MACS to give us a brief introduction about the awards and also give us the winners' names. Thank you.
I'm here to give information about the awards that have been given by MACS ARI to various people of outstanding achievements and original work. Basically, as you have heard, there are 3 awards. The first one is the Dr. R.B.Agharkar Award. This award is instituted by R.N. Nagarkar Foundation and administered by MACS. The award is in the memory of Dr. R.B.Agharkar, an eminent botanist with a very distinguished career in teaching and research. The award is given in recognition of significant research contribution in various areas of botany, including agricultural botany, plant breeding, plant genetics, cytogenetics. The award consists of citation, a token cash of rupees 5,000. This year, the award has been given to Dr. Utpal Nath. Unfortunately, today he is yet to reach Pune. So maybe in the afternoon session, when he reaches here, we'll hand over the award to him. Dr. Utpal Nath is Associate Professor in the Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore. The second award is Dr. Professor V.P. Gokhale Award. This is given to an eminent agricultural scientist. The prize is given each year in recognition of significant research contribution in various areas of phytopathology. The award consists of a citation and a token cash of rupees 5,000. The award is given normally today, that is on the 18th of November, which is a Founders Day. This year, the Gokhale Award has been given to Dr. Vipin Halan, Principal Scientist, Plant Virology, Biotechnology, CSIR Institution of Himalayan Bioresource Technology from Palampur, HP. I now request Dr. Vipin Halan to receive the Gokhale Award at the hands of our chief guest, Dr. Anil Kakorkar. Dr. Vipin Halan. The third award is Dr. Kanikar Award. Dr. Kanikar Award was announced by Dr. Pradnya Kanikar, the then acting director of ARI, on the occasion of the Founders Day celebration of 2009. The award is presented to a scientist of MACS ARI who is younger than 45 years for a paper published during the previous year in Science Journals having an impact factor. Publication is required to be based on the work carried out at ARI by a scientist from ARI. The award of this year medal is actually a metal certificate. This year, Dr. Kanikar Award goes to Dr. Vaishnavi Kulkarni, Nanobioscientist Group. I now request Dr. Vaishnavi Kulkarni to receive Dr. Kanikar Award at the hands of our chief guest, Dr. Anil Kakorkar. Thank you, Dr. Corey. Thank you.
Thank you, Shri Kirloskar ji. Thank you, sir. We now go ahead. So our institute appreciates the efforts that the employees puts in their service. Every year on the occasion of Founders Day, a silver medal is presented to employees who have finished 25 years of untiring duty. This year, we are happy to announce this award or this medal to Mr. Chetan Nagpure from Administration Department for completion of 25 years of service. May I request Dr. Bapat, MACS President, to present the silver medal to to Mr. Nagpure. Thank you, Dr. Bapat. Congratulations, Mr. Nagpure. As we know, this year we have the Professor S.P.Agharkar memorabilia that we have made. So today we take a moment and we thank all the people who are involved in making the same. I once again request Dr. Bapat to firstly felicitate Ms. Mugdha and Mr. Darshan Mahajan for the beautiful design of the memorabilia. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Mahajan. Dr. Bapat, may I request you to felicitate Mr. Yogesh Karlekar for making the Professor S.P.Agharkar bust. He is on the way, I've just come to know, we'll wait for some time. But we can go ahead and we can felicitate Mr. Ghadge, President MACS ARI Employees Association, for donating for Professor Agharkar's bust. Thank you. Thank you, sir. I am happy to inform you that we have a special felicitation this year to a young scientist for accomplishing excellent heights in research and making us all proud of him. I request Dr. Bapat to felicitate Dr. Chinmay Patra for getting a publication in the prestigious journal Science. Many congratulations, Dr. Patra. May I request Dr. Bapat to please share the presidential remarks with us? Thank you, sir.
Respected Dr. Anil Kakodkar, Dr. Banerjee, past President, MACS, Dr. S.F. Patil, Vice President, Mr. Kirloskar, Secretary, life members of MACS, Dr. Paknikar, Director ARI, scientists, students, and ladies and gentlemen. Initially, I thank Dr. Kakodkar for accepting our invitation as a chief guest for this function. I am also thankful to Dr. Anil Kakodkar for his very engaging lecture on education, knowledge, research, and the implications thereof. The lecture was quite interesting since he took a review of the different systems that were operative in India since Vedic period, and today we are with knowledge improving or the technology is improving, our systems are moving very fast, and since with knowledge moving very fast, the technological stridents are also taking place very fast. I may say here that the digital world has suddenly come to the fore with the recent declaring banning the use of high denomination notes Everybody is talking of using plastic money in the form of debit cards, credit cards, mobile wallets, and so on. So such the changes are in operation today. The world is fast changing, and we are now facing virtual reality. Computers change the record keeping, typing, and every walk of life. The world has come to our fingertips. Any information we seek is now readily available. Challenges the digital revolution has created are mind-boggling. Both the positive and negative aspects of a virtual world are there for all of us to see. E-commerce has minimized the hassles of going to banks. This is an era of knowledge. The information technology world is so rapidly changing that IT personnel have to continuously keep themselves abreast of the latest developments. Taxis, vegetables, clothes are all available on mobile phones. The growth of mobile applications has benefited us all. The growth of merchandise sites like Flipkart, Snapdeal, Alibaba, Amazon is growing by the day. Government of India too is seriously taking the digital revolution. The National Knowledge Network (NKN) of the Government of India is a startup of the Art of Pan India Network and is a revolutionary step towards creating knowledge society without boundaries. Presently, over 1500 institutes are connected through NKN. The purpose of NKN goes to the very core of the country's quest for building quality institutions with requisite research facilities and creating a pool of highly trained professionals. The NKL will enable scientists, researchers, and students from different backgrounds and diverse geographies to work closely for advancing human development in critical emerging stages. We Indians have a great heritage. We had great universities and centers of learning that attracted scholars from many parts of the world. The highly formalized methods of Vedic learning helped inspire the establishment of large teaching institutions such as Takshashila, Nalanda, Vikramshila, which are often characterized as India's early universities. Democracy has taken roots in independent India. We have an unparalleled demographic advantage with the largest youth force. Indian youth have demonstrated their capabilities through their impact both in technological as well as in economic terms. As indicated by Dr. Kakodkar, a large part of our population still lives in rural areas. There are serious issues related to greater development deficit and livelihood in these areas. Agricultural production needs to be improved to support ever-growing population with lesser area under cultivation and lesser irrigation water. This is possible only if we adopt the polyhouse cultivation, micro-irrigation system, and the like, for which knowledge base is essential. This is possible only if farmers get well versed with above newer technologies. The role of information and communication technologies or ICTs in education is being emphasized. ICT in education means teaching and learning with ICT. To sum up, I feel that we need to put our heads down and get to serious business if we are to become a global economic superpower. Public-private partnerships have to become a bigger reality. Research for national transformation should become the mantra of our laboratories. Listening to words of wisdom from the likes of Dr. Anil Kakodkar will instill in our youth the pride of being an Indian. Thank you, sir, again for your thoughtful, provocative lecture. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra.
Thank you so much, sir. We have Dr. Utpal Nath who has just joined us. So I request him to come ahead and receive his Dr. R.B.Agharkar award at the hands of our chief guest, Dr. Anil Kakhodkar. Dr. Utpal Nath, please. Congratulations, sir. May I now request Dr. Prashant Dhakefarkar to please come ahead and propose a vote of thanks.
Good afternoon. I feel honored and privileged to get an opportunity to propose a vote of thanks on this auspicious occasion. 19th November 2016 is indeed a very memorable day in the history of MSCS ARI when Honorable Dr. Anil Kakhodkar, INAE Satish Dhawan Chair of Engineering Eminence, Bhabha Atomic Research Center is with us for the Founders Day celebration. On behalf of all of us at Maharashtra Association for Cultivation of Science and Agharkar Research Institute, I convey deep regards and hearty thanks to Kakhodkar sir for gracing the Founders Day ceremony and sharing with us his vision of how to match the best in the world. We are greatly encouraged by his gracious presence and immensely benefited by his inspiring address. We assure him to continue our work in the direction of creating knowledge for the benefit of society. Thank you, sir. Friends, today we also have with us our most endearing president of MSCS, Dr. Bapat, who is known for his selfless commitment, mission of percolating advances in agriculture to rural India and designing agricultural architecture for the benefit of farmers in the country. I wish to express our profuse thanks to him for giving encouragement to the scientists and researchers and other staff members of this institute and also for his gracious presence on this occasion. Thank you, sir. We are extremely grateful to Dr. K.M. Paknikar, Director of Agharkar Research Institute, for his support, encouragement, and hour-to-hour guidance. It is his vision and leadership that has brought welcome changes in our institute. We also appreciate his initiative to have Professor S.P.Agharkar memorabilia. In continuation with this, I also wish to express my sincere thanks to Mr. Ghadge as well as MSCS ARI Employees Association for donating the Professor Agharkar's bust. Mr. Yogesh Karlekar is the artist who carved this wonderful bust. Ms. Mugdha and Mr. Darshan Mahajan designed the Professor S.P.Agharkar memorabilia. This is our way of remembering our founder director, and I invite you all to join me in applauding their efforts. Thank you very much, sir. My thanks to Dr. Vipin Hallan, Dr. Nath, and Dr. Vaishnavi Kulkarni, the winners of V.P. Gokhale, Dr. Egbote, and Dr. Pradnya Kanekar awards respectively, for their presence and for gracing this occasion. We will have the privilege of listening to their scientific contribution in the afternoon. My thanks to all ex-employees of MSCS ARI for gracing this occasion and for their contribution when in service and even after that. This reflects their commitment to the institute. Our institute has and will always have enough latitude from you all. Thank you very much, sirs. My sincere thanks to print and electronic media for their presence and for giving excellent coverage to the activities of ARI and also to this occasion. We are also, I must express my deep regards and thanks to the Vice President of MSCS, Professor S.F. Patil, Secretary Sri Arvind Kirloskar, life members of MSCS who are the foundations of today's MSCS and ARI. I also make special mention of Dr. Banerjee sir for his continuous support. We are indebted to you all, sirs. My special thanks to all committee members who have worked tirelessly and have made this function a big success. I thank them all for their support, dedication, teamwork, and untiring efforts. They all worked smilingly, shoulder to shoulder, and make this event successful. And at the end, I thank distinguished assemblies in this auditorium for their august presence among us, and on this occasion, I thank you all very much. And may I now invite you all to join us for lunch. Thank you very much, sirs. Sorry?
We have Yogesh Karlekar who has just joined us. Thank you, sir. So before we break for lunch, I request him to come ahead and receive a token of appreciation from Dr. Bapat for carving the beautiful Professor S.P.Agharkar bust. Thank you so much. Thank you one and all. We now break for lunch. We'll resume the session at 3:30. Yes, thank you.